What's happening, everybody? So this is the first of two Black Friday hauls because I went to two fantastic sales for Black Friday, and even though it was a couple weeks ago, by the time you see this, I still want to show them off, catching up on hauls, a little behind, but that's okay. Tons of books to show off, fantastic deals. Most of these are back issues that were $1, and then they were dropped down to 50%, or dropped down 50 cents, and then there were a couple new issues that I grabbed as well that I just kind of added in there just for the hell of it because I just saw them there. So a couple indie books that I wasn't sure I'd see anywhere else. So I grabbed them, so they're mixed in there as well. And then also the sale was a huge benefit because I was able to grab a bunch of books that I will use for giveaways, including my overdue 400 sub celebration. I want to do a giveaway for that one. And then also picked up a bunch of other books that I want to put together separate themed kind of giveaways, maybe a Batman one or just a variant one, who knows. So kind of figuring out how I want to split those up. So you'll see them in there. I won't say which ones are which, but they're just in there so you can kind of let your imagination go with it. So now let's get on to the comics. All right, so grabbed a bunch of these because I like these. True Believers, Marvel's True Believers, so just dollar reprint issues. So there's Punisher. I feel like that wasn't actually the first issue of that one, but maybe it was. And then there's Daredevil. And so this represents some of the Marvel Knights characters, so Punisher and Daredevil, of course. And then this one is Amazing Spider-Man 129. Frank Castle, aka the Punisher's first appearance. So I had to get that. Then you got some Justice League Essentials. There's Superman Rebirth #1 and Aquaman #1. And jump over to Image. There's Unnatural, Marco Andolfo's Unnatural. Her, excuse me, I want to say Italian. I think she's Italian. Her Italian series has she republished through Image, so that has just wrapped up. This 12-issue series in their saga. And some other stuff. Here is Labyrinth #1 in a 3-issue series. And I really just grabbed this one because I know someone who's into Labyrinth and I was going to give it to her. But then I just kind of looked it up just to see. And then apparently a lot of these issues are worth a couple dollars. Not too much. They're worth a couple dollars. But this one is actually kind of jacked up. There's a couple little ticks there. So nothing best of shape, but so we'll see. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. And then here are a couple of variants for Justice League. There's 29. Grab those ones, even though I have the standard covers, I think, I don't know. I'm not sure. And there's 28. I just grabbed them because Terry and Rachel Dotson. Can't go wrong with those. And here is Batgirl #29, or Batgirl Annual #2, I mean. I think I have Batgirl 29 in here. I might. Just like our father, Barbara, not seeing the true enemy till it's too late. Oh, brother. And then it has Elena Casagrad and Jordi Belair on there, so that's cool. And then here is Falcon #1. Like it's Take Flight Part 1. And then here is Campbell variant for Silk #7. And Justice League #1, the blank sketch variant. And then Justice League #1. And Avengers #1. And oh, yeah. Back to the Justice League action. Here is the Aquaman variant for #11. I don't know if that's Middleton or no, that might be Latina, I'm not sure. And then there is Batgirl 29, as I said. I hate that variant just because, as I said, most of these ones were all 50 cents, so just couldn't help it. And Adam Hughes cover for Captain America #1. Then there is the variant for Batman 68. Another Campbell variant for Spider-Woman #6. Jim Lee variant for Batman or Justice League #1. And then Silk #7, which 2 copies, so I can tell you that's one of the ones that will go in a giveaway. And a cardstock variant for Batman 76, Gabriel Deodato. And my girl, Supergirl. Here's number 11. And number 12. So that was a cool surprise. Oh, look at this. Who's making another appearance? Hey, look at that. Another Jim Lee cover for variant for Justice League #1. And then found some of these titles because I missed all of these before. Because I kind of skipped all the Convergence. So here's Convergence Supergirl Matrix #1. And there is #2. I couldn't find, sadly, I had to look these up because I was kind of confused digging through the boxes and saw how the covers were. But I couldn't find that cover, that version of #1. So just went with the other one. And then here is Convergence Batgirl that one's #1. This one's #2. And then Question. So that's 2. There's Question 1. I think so. And once the back issue hauled out some Daredevil 296. So glad to get that one because I realized I was missing the direct edition copy of that. So fantastic. And then snag this one. Here is Avengers 672. This is the kind of lenticular cover, I guess you call it. And then on the inside has on the cover, I think that's, yeah, I think I read. I'm not really a big fan of his, but I think a little homage, Marvel Legacy homage variant checklist. So I'm trying to take a look at that. Pause it if you need to. So Avengers. Excuse me. And then I was happy to get this one because this was a cover I wanted for a while for the Flash, a variant for Flash #58. And I just didn't want to pay full price since I already had the standard cover of it. But I got it for 50 cents, so easy peasy. Then another variant for Captain America #1. Got the Alex Ross throwback variant there. And we got some Amazing Spider-Man #78. This is the 798, I mean. Javier Garron Young Guns variants. Excuse me. Then got some Thief of Thieves action, #36. And working on some detectives. So there is 987. What are the Brainiac files? We got Black Lightning, Katana, and Brainiac there. World's Finest, Huntress and Power Girl. #3, Death in the Skies Above Tokyo. So this is a series I'll probably start working on as well. And here is #2, A Deadly Threat from Earth 2. And got this Mark Bagley variant for Spider-Man 800, Spider-Man and Red Goblin, aka Normie Osborn. And then this was a series I wanted to check out too, so I was glad to get it for 50 cents from Dynamite. Here is Black Terror #1. This just launched a few months ago. Oh my gosh. And from Dark Horse, here is Invisible Kingdom #2. I do have #1 of this, so to be able to follow it up with a cheap copy of #2 was fantastic. So, but I have seen the trade for the first volume, so I may end up, depending on how these first 2 issues read, I may just grab the trade and we'll see. And Amazing Spider-Man 401, The Mark of Cain Part 2 of 5, Peter Parker, Fugitive, and some more Captain America. Here is, what is this? Captain America. I don't know what this is. It's just celebrating 75 years of Captain America by Spencer and Acuna. Wait, is this number? I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. Oh well. Yep, just Captain America. Whatever. And next up, of course, Avengers West Coast, which I've started adding to my hunting. Hawkeye vs. U.S. Agent. This is #69. Nice. And this one, standard cover for Uncanny X-Men 22. I already have the variant, but I wanted this cover too. And I got it for 50 cents, so can't go wrong there. And another Spider-Woman #6. Hey, look at that, Smart Detective. Here is 992. And 988. A Simple Murder or a Burning Secret. I like that cover. And here is the standard cover for Batgirl 29. Figured I'd just get it for the hell of it. And Batgirl 30. Get some Mark Brooks action. Secret Empire #1. I don't care about Secret Empire, but it was Mark Brooks cover, so why not? 50 cents too. Can't lose there. And Daredevil 246. One Chance in Hell's Kitchen. My man Daredevil. Mr. Red Horns himself. And here is Iron Man 241. In the Grip of the Mandarin. I know quite a bit. I've been getting some good dents in my Iron Man collection. Especially considering I wasn't even, well, I don't know. Iron Man is kind of one of those I just usually pick up on depending who's involved. And it's usually just kind of picking up older stories. But and you're picking up quite a bit especially when I see them cheap. So, and another Jim Lee variant. Here is Justice League 4. I think I got most of the. Oops! Oh my gosh, Wonder Woman is flying all over the place. Most of the character variants for those first 6 Justice League issues. So I think it's just the first 6 that have the character variants like that. So, and got this variant for Spider-Geddon #4. They are connecting covers by Lee and Hugh. So, but I got this one. The rest of them are not that cheap, so I don't imagine I'll get them for 50 cents. And then here is BPRD 1946. I'm gonna be all out of the shot here. I'm gonna have to pull these away in a second. BPRD #4, or BPRD 1946 #4. And then here is Justice League #6. This is the standard cover because I have the variant for this one. I forgot which character's on which cover though. And then True Believers, Wolverine vs. Hawk. Had to get this one, Hawk 181. So just at least read it. And then Avengers West Coast 52. Quick question about this one. Actually, I'll put out to all of the viewers. What do you think about the oh my gosh, not about me coughing, but just about the 180 and 181 debate. So I don't know, it's so weird when you say partial cameo appearance and then full appearance. If they make an appearance, they make an appearance. So 180 should be the book that everyone wants, not just 181. Or if anything, the set. But it should be 180. If you're in the book, like that's just it. You're there. So making it, oh, full appearance, blah, 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 who cares? Anyways, Avengers #6, Mark Waid, Mike Del Mundo, fantastic creators. There's Amazing Spider-Man, another True Believers. I forgot which issue this reprints. And then just because I had to get this one, here is True Believers Into the Phoenix. You don't know what that one is. Phoenix Saga action there, Dave Cockrum, the man. And then another copy of Marvel Knights of Punisher, first appearance. And then this one, this is Avengers Annual, a reprint of Avengers Annual, Captain Marvel Betrayed. The Avengers, I always like this cover because it just had all these different frames and so many characters. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, which I think is a fantastic team. You got Avengers right there, Iron Man laid out, Spider-Woman, Avengers vs. X-Men on the bottom there. I just always like this cover, so eventually I'll own that actual issue. So, and here is Flash 69, that variant. And Avengers No Road Home, #1. #2. And #3. So that was cool. 1, 2, 3 there. Then another, here is Avengers 800, or not Avengers 800. Amazing Spider-Man 800. Another variant featuring Spider-Man and Red Goblin. Then here is Uncanny X-Men. It's working on this run slowly but surely. Greg Land got Psylocke and Phantom X there. And Avengers No Surrender. This is 677. And it is a standard cover for Justice League #5. So I do not have this one because I have the variant for that one. Oh, look at that. I did grab 2 of these. So Batgirl #29. Has some cool Batgirl covers. Joshua Middleton. I grabbed a bunch of those at a sale at that 40. Now that went to a $40 filler bag sale. There's a bunch of Batgirl variants there, and then here is the variant for Amazing Spider-Man, $7.99. Red Goblin, had to get this one just because look at it, fantastic. And then my man Olivier Goupil, variant for Batman 38, but there is a little ding there, so, but I got it for 50 cents, so. And a couple other issues. Got Batman. Here is 49. Got Joker and Catwoman. Don't mess with Catwoman on her wedding day. And another Captain America #1, Adam Hughes. And another Justice League sketch variants, blank sketch variants. And some variants for Batman. Here is 57. And 56 featuring Nightwing. And then here is Wolverine 71. But this one got Wolverine, Sauron, and Rogue. So why not Savage Finale? And then a couple new issues to wrap it up. We have from Vault Comics. Here is Sarah and the Royal Stars #1 and Strangelands #1 from Humanoids. Humanoids. So a couple new issues that I grabbed because I hadn't seen this one in stores, and this one I think had just dropped like a week or so before. And Strangelands I hadn't seen, otherwise I was going to order it. But since the shop had it, hey, I'll take it right then. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up because, yeah, that is it. And yeah, so fantastic haul. Just another, it was a fantastic day for comic shopping. Like I said, I had 2 sales. And I'll do the other one because that was even more books and tons of back issue hunting, a couple of new working on some other titles. So made lots of dents on that one, and then this one was fantastic. 50-cent books, a couple of new issues, a lot of variants and books. As I said, I want to set up some giveaways. I have a bunch of stuff kind of set aside specifically for giveaways, and so now I'm adding some comics, and yeah, we'll see how I kind of split those up as I add more stuff to it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And just say right now, thanks again for 400 subs. I'm over 400 now. And I don't know if any of those are bot subs. I don't know how that works. Who knows? But if they are, oh well. And I'll take all my human subs and send a thanks out to all of you. Shouts to all you guys for following along. And yeah, and just sticking around and checking out my content. So be on the lookout for that stuff. And yeah, let me know what you... As I said, this is a few weeks late, but I still want to do it. So, what'd you guys pick up for Black Friday? Did you come across any sales? Instead, I hit 2, and probably could have hit more, but it was college football's rivalry weekend, so a lot of football was going on that weekend, college football. So, yeah, that is that. Let me know what you think of my haul. Happy hunting, happy collecting, happy reading. This is GENOTHADRAGON saying thanks for watching, and peace out.